Denzel Washington is an American actor, producer, and director. In a career spanning over 4 decades, Washington has received numerous accolades, including a Tony Award, 2 Academy Awards, 3 Golden Globe Awards and 2 Silver Bears. Born December 28, 1954, age 69 years, Mount Vernon, New York, United States. Spouse, Pauletta Washington, M. 1983. Children, John David Washington, Malcolm Washington, Katia Washington, Olivia Washington. Upcoming movie, Gladiator II. Awards, Academy Award for Best Actor in a Leading Role, more. Height, 1.85 meters. Denzel Washington net worth $300 million. Denzel Washington. Early life and education. To contact, please check my YouTube video description and visit my website. Denzel Hayes Washington Jr. was born in Mount Vernon, New York, on December 28, 1954. His mother, Lenez Glynn, was a beauty parlor owner and operator born in Georgia and partly raised in Harlem, New York. His father, Denzel Hayes Washington Sr., a native of Buckingham County, Virginia, was an ordained Pentecostal minister who was also an employee of the New York City Water Department and worked at a local S. Klein department store. Washington attended Pennington Grimes Elementary School in Mount Vernon until 1968. When he was 14, his parents divorced and his mother sent him to the private preparatory school Oakland Military Academy in New Windsor, New York. Washington later said, "That decision changed my life because I wouldn't have survived in the direction I was going. The guys I was hanging out with at the time, my running buddies, have now done maybe 40 years combined in the penitentiary. They were nice guys, but the streets got them." After Oakland, he attended Mainland High School in Daytona Beach, Florida, from 1970 to 1971. He was interested in attending Texas Tech University. "I grew up in the boys' club in Mount Vernon, and we were the Red Raiders. So when I was in high school, I wanted to go to Texas Tech in Lubbock just because they were called the Red Raiders and their uniforms looked like ours." Instead, he earned a BA in Drama and Journalism from Fordham University in 1977. At Fordham, he played collegiate basketball as a guard 11 under coach P.J. Carlesimo. After a period of indecision on which major to study and taking a semester off, Washington worked as creative arts director of the overnight summer camp at Camp Sloan YMCA in Lakeville, Connecticut. He participated in a staff talent show for the campers and a colleague suggested he try acting. Returning to Fordham that fall with a renewed purpose, Washington enrolled at the Lincoln Center campus to study acting, where he was cast in the title roles in Eugene O'Neill's The Emperor Jones and Shakespeare's Othello. He then attended graduate school at the American Conservatory Theater in San Francisco, California, where he stayed for 1 year before returning to New York to begin a professional acting career. Personal life. Marriage and family. On June 25, 1983, Washington married Pauletta Pearson, whom he met on the set of his first screen work, the television film Wilma. They have 4 children: John David, born July 28, 1984, also an actor and a former football player; Katia, born November 27, 1986, who graduated from Yale University with a Bachelor of Arts in 2010, and twins Olivia and Malcolm, born April 10, 1991. Malcolm graduated from the University of Pennsylvania with a degree in film studies, and Olivia played a role in Lee Daniels' film The Butler. Malcolm is set to make his directorial debut with The Piano Lesson, with Denzel producing and John David starring in it. In 1995, Washington and his wife renewed their wedding vows in South Africa with Desmond Tutu officiating. Career. 1976 to 1989, early roles and rise to prominence. Washington spent the summer of 1976 in St. Mary's City, Maryland, in Summer Stock Theater performing Wings of the Morning, the Maryland State play, which was written for him by incorporating an African-American character/narrator based loosely on the historical figure from early colonial Maryland, Matthias de Souza. Shortly after graduating from Fordham, Washington made his screen acting debut in the 1977 made-for-television film Wilma, which was a docudrama about sprinter Wilma Rudolph, and made his first Hollywood appearance in the 1981 film Carbon Copy. He shared a 1982 Distinguished Ensemble Performance Obie Award for playing Private First Class Melvin Peterson in the off-Broadway Negro Ensemble Company production A Soldier's Play, which premiered November 20, 1981. Washington at the 62nd Academy Awards, 1990, at which he won Best Supporting Actor for the film Glory. A major career break came when he starred as Dr. Philip Chandler in NBC's television hospital drama Saint Elsewhere, which ran from 1982 to 1988. He was one of only a few African-American actors to appear on the series for its entire 6-year run. He also appeared in several television, motion picture and stage roles, such as the films A Soldier's Story, 1984, Hard Lessons, 1986, and Power, 1986. In 1987, he starred as South African anti-apartheid political activist Stephen Biko in Richard Attenborough's Cry Freedom, for which he received a nomination for the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. In 1989, Washington won the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor for his portrayal of a defiant, self-possessed ex-slave soldier in the film Glory. That same year, he appeared in the film The Mighty Quinn and in For Queen and Country, where he played the conflicted and disillusioned Reuben James, a British soldier who, despite a distinguished military career, returns to a civilian life where racism and inner-city life lead to vigilantism and violence.